I've just spent 2 nights on a campsite in Suffolk in my Tesla Model 3. The first night was with my son James, and the second was with my daughter Sophie. In this video, I'll explain what I took to keep us comfortable and to wake up with the car fully charged. I took a cool bag to keep our food and drinks cool, 2 sleeping bags, 2 air pumps, 1 plug-in and 1 battery-powered, a fitted air mattress, a Tesmat privacy shield to cover the windows, and a 16-amp granny charger to plug into the campsite mains. Here is the 16-amp granny charger in its closed and open state. It's weatherproof. I bought it from Tough Leads for £22 and used it with the Tesla mobile connector that came with my car. I'll show it in use later in this video. For privacy, I bought the Tesmat privacy screen. When packed, it's not much bigger than my fist. Here's a test in my driveway. So, as you can see at the front, the carabiners attached to the sun visors, which holds the Tesmat up. That's me. And at the back, the Tesmat is held up with little suction cups. And at the sides, you just push the Tesmat into the car's trim with a credit card. The Tesmat bag is attached, and I just put it into the hook here. Even though the fabric is quite thin, it does a good job to block out the light. It's quite a sunny day there. So the Tesmat covers all the windows, and it goes behind the screen, so you can still use it. Quick note to self, remember to smile when on screen and also cover your tummy. The Tesmat doesn't cover the sunroof, but that's okay because it's tinted and it would be really hard for someone to actually look through the sunroof anyway. The Tesla has 2 dome lights, which are well placed. The 2 ports next to the lights are not USB ports, they are sensors for the car alarm. I took 2 air pumps, a battery-powered one and a plug-in one. The plug-in actually is quite convenient under the armrest, so I didn't actually use the battery-powered one. I paid £50 for this air mattress from eBay. It's fitted to the rear of the Tesla, includes inflatable pillows, and can be used in a single or double configuration. I'm actually not sure what make it is, so if you know, please tell me. The mattress comes with one-way valves, which are really useful because once you remove the air pump, the air doesn't escape. These valves detach to allow the air to escape, and I found I didn't need to reverse the air pumps to extract the air. I just opened the valve here and the air flowed out quite easily. I didn't need to push down the air mattress much. It just went quite flat quite quickly. Before setting off on a long trip, remember to check your tyre pressure. This can be done from the mobile app or from the touchscreen. For the driver's seat, I created a profile called Camping and moved it as far forwards as it would go to give more space in the rear. The front passenger seat has to be moved manually, but it doesn't take long. This releases a lot of additional space, including floor space, which you can use for food, drink, clothes, etc. while camping. This fitted boot protector from Bootliner is excellent. It's a must-have if you have children and pushchairs, or bicycles or other messy things, but you can't sleep on it because it has a tall lip, so you either have to leave it at home or use it as a floor mat, as I'll demonstrate later. I tested the air mattress at home. The air pump plugs into the socket just under the front armrest. It's really accessible. There are 4 valves in total, 1 for each pillow and 1 for each body. It took about 5 minutes to inflate both pillows and both sides of the air mattress. You don't want to watch that, so I'll sure to speed it up. Here's me getting in through the boot entrance. As you can see, it's not very easy at all. If you have any mobility issues, I would try getting in the boot or side entrance of the Tesla before you purchase anything, because it is quite tricky. So getting it in through the sides, the rear doors, is a bit easier, but still not that easy. So here we are parked at the campsite. I'm on a hard ground here. You're offered a choice of hard or soft grounds, soft being grass. I could have parked on the grass, and actually I was originally due to be on the grass, but because it had rained recently, they put me onto a hard surface, which is fine. It's flatter, which is good. Here you can see I'm plugged into the campsite's charging box here, using a granny charger. So this campsite is basically a field with a few other caravans and camper vans around. It also had toilet facilities and a shower. With the car connected to the mains and camp mode running at 20 degrees centigrade all night, and tablets and 2 mobile phones charging all night, the car actually fully charged overnight, so we were able to leave with a full battery, which is really nice. When lying down in the back of the Tesla, it's difficult to reach forward and touch the touchscreen to change the temperature and to enable or disable camp mode. But that's okay, because you can do all these things from the mobile app. Note that when the car is in camp mode, the doors will remain unlocked. So if you do walk away from your car, you need to lock your car from your mobile phone or using the Tesla keycard. The ceiling lights were easy to access and provided a good amount of light. As I said, I did this trip twice, once with my son and once with my daughter. Here's some evidence that James slept really well, and also some evidence that Sophie slept really well. I woke up at about 6:30 a.m. and took this video showing the Tesmat, which is the privacy screen, and how effective it is at blocking light. It's pretty good. This was a very sunny day already at 6:30. James was still asleep, and we both slept very well, actually. The air mattress was fine. It didn't deflate at all. The temperature was fantastic at 20 degrees centigrade all night, thanks to the Tesla camp mode. So you can see through the sunroof. It is tinted, and it did let in light, obviously, because it's a sunny day, but that was fine. We didn't sleep inside the sleeping bags. We just put the sleeping bags on top of us, like a duvet, and we were perfectly fine and comfortable like that. We brought pillows from home, and overall, it was a good night's sleep. When I went camping with Sophie, I actually forgot to leave the boot protector at home. When we got there, I just found some blocks of wood to put on top of it, and we used it as a floor mat as we got in and out of the car. Actually, this turned out to be really useful because, as you can see, the field was very muddy. So as we walked up to the car, we stood on the boot protector, took our shoes off, got into the car, and then reached out and grabbed our shoes from within the car. This was a far less messy solution than trying to get into the car with our muddy shoes. So the big question is, would I recommend it? And yes, of course. It is a really great way to just get out there, have an adventure. It could be a weekend adventure or a few days. The kids really enjoyed it. You can do it with very little preparation. You just have all the things ready. You put them into the car. You find a campsite. You go there. You plug in if you can. If not, I wouldn't worry about it. If you can't plug in, just be slightly cautious. Arrive with a near full battery. Have somewhere nearby we can charge if needed. Camp mode will disengage when the battery goes down to 20%. So as long as you can find a charging place within 20% of your battery, you'll be fine. It is quite tricky to get in and out of the back of the car. So if you do have any mobility issues, do try getting into the back of the Tesla before you purchase anything. In the past, I have been caravanning multiple times and camping in tents. The Tesla is just a different experience. You know you're going to be warm, you know it's going to be quiet, you know you're going to be dry, you know it just takes 10 minutes to set up and 10 minutes to put away again. You don't have to deal with a wet tent. You don't really have to pack much up at all. Everything inside the car, you just shove into the boot space, fold the rear seats up again, and off you go. You can sort it all out when you get home. Both of my children really enjoyed the experience, and we're looking forward to doing it again in the near future. If you have any suggestions on where we should go next, please let me know. All the items I've used and discussed in this video are listed in the video description. Please have a look. And I'd really like to know if this has inspired you to go camping in your Tesla. If you have, let me know where you've been and how you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching.